What's up, fellow G.I. Joe collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, we got a fun one for you. This is one that I thought I had a video of, but obviously I don't. So I'm going to do this fantastic video for you guys and share this fantastic treasure that I have found in my archive section of our museum. Some shots here. Look at all the equipment here. This is our G.I. Joe 2001 Diplomatic Security Service Special Agent. This is a figure that I picked up in Walmart back in 2001. And to this day, he's still one of the coolest ones from that time period. At that particular point in time, Hasbro was using multiple head sculpts. This was a newer head sculpt that came out in, I think, early 2000. Yeah, because I had it on one of my G.I. Joe vehicles, the ATV strike vehicle. The G.I. Joe, the driver, came with this particular head sculpt. And I thought this was a really cool, rugged head sculpt. But a beautiful figure. Absolutely gorgeous. And for all my G.I. Joe fans that thought I forgot about you, guys, I'm not forgetting about you. We just have so much stuff here in the museum to really get to. And I'm having so much fun doing it. So he comes with the dog tags here. So like a flash grenade or smoke grenade in his hand right there. There's those rubber bands we talked about. I'm praying that he has a good enough grip on that, because, well, those rubber bands been on for about 18 years, so we'll see. Look at the gun, guys. Rubber band right there. Like I said, he comes with a pistol. More stuff for his holster and belt. Walkie-talkie and comm link there. Ballistic glasses. There's another smoke grenade. I'll get the name for you. This comes with a clip too. There's a clip right there. There's another clip right here. Like I said, I can't say enough about this holster. Bi holster here. Sorry guys for all of the, as you can see, it's a magnet. This particular plastic catches every piece of lint or dust for whatever reason. The artwork was always fantastic. The artwork was always just next level for me. It always had a pop about it that really tied into the figure itself. You saw this figure on the toy store shelf, and it practically jumped off the shelf at you. That's how cool this figure looked. And the box art, all of that plays a massive, massive importance in getting this figure. Just such a massive part of, you know, making the consumer or the collector want to purchase this figure. It's a ballistic vest here. Beautifully done. He's got the blue t-shirt on. Beautiful helmet. It's Delta. This is from the Delta series. And at the top here, you'll see all of the his equipment list. I want to see what those grenades were. Smoke grenades. Yep, I was right. Smoke. See it, guys. I know my stuff. I'm not a museum curator for nothing. Let's turn it around. And this is just another joy that I have here at the museum of being able to look at this box art. Guys, sometimes I'll just, some days I'll come down here with a cup of coffee and I will just pull a few G.I. Joe boxes out just to check them out and look at them. And I love reading the back history, backstories on these figures. You can pause your video for that. Let's get you a year real quick here. 2001. Even here you can join the G.I. Joe Collectors Club. I don't think the G.I. Joe Collectors Club is still in business. And there's that bigger blown up, the artwork from the front, just blown up. Gives you more. Look at, you can see the glass from the window here. Look at the brick. Just beautiful. If you weren't a G.I. Joe fan, seeing this figure would easily make you one. Guys, what do you think of our G.I. Joe Diplomatic Security Service Special Agent? Do you remember this figure? Do you have this figure in your collection? We want to hear all of that. Leave your comments right underneath this video in the comment section. And here is a live shot. This is what a lot of collectors back then that were collecting G.I. Joes wanted Hasbro to do, and they eventually did it. These live still shots here of the actual figures in a diorama setting, they wanted posters made of this so that, you know, the collectors could take the posters and put it up on their walls or whatever. And Hasbro finally did that when enough collectors actually wrote into to Hasbro requesting that, because they really enjoyed seeing these live still shots of the actual figure being posed in a in an action scene. Pretty cool. Yeah, this guy was in our archives section of our museum, so I took him out right before this video and cleaned him up the best I could. Like I said, this particular plastic, cellophane plastic or whatever for the window part, as you can see my reflection in it. So it's clean, but it has a certain magnetic staticky type feel to it, where it will just pick up any type of dust particles or anything. But I've had this figure for well over 17, 18 years now, 2001. And he's been in fantastic condition. I only have one of this figure. And I know if I like a figure, I know you guys heard me say that if I like a figure enough, well, price point wise, this figure retailed around $26 and some change. So these guys were expensive. If you're comparing them to a Mego figure, they're expensive. But at $26 with tax, and if I saw two or three other G.I. Joes I wanted, you know, getting duplicates weren't really on my wasn't really in my budget at the time. So my whole goal and my mission was to get as many of these beautiful G.I. Joe figures to complete my collection, which for the most part I have. There's still a few out, believe it or not, guys, and I have a lot of Joes, a lot of G.I. Joes, but there's still a few out there that I don't have. And I always love the fact that Hasbro would pose these guys inside of their box. It was collector friendly for sure. And look what you got though for your money. The playability factor, display factor, everything. And the fact that I like the fact that everything is encased in like plastic. They didn't use rubber bands that would basically deteriorate over time. And all of these items, these beautiful items, would be down here at the base of the box, which would drive me crazy. And I do have a few that's like that. It just drives me crazy. But because I'm an M.I.B collector and it is a true illness, I won't go into the box to straighten them out unless there was some actual damage to the figure. And I've stated that on numerous occasions. People keep asking me, well, if the figure itself was in distress, would you go in to fix the figure and, you know, take care of it so it wouldn't get any damage or anything? I said, yeah, sure. That's the only circumstances I would do it. Collectors like the close-ups on these Joes. We got more Joe videos coming for you guys. Tune in tomorrow. If you have not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel. We're having our Halloween contest giveaway. We're giving away a Pennywise Mego 8-inch action figure from the movie It, the 1990 version, It movie. We're excited about that. We have a ton of contestants that's in it to win it. You can too. So join us, guys. Join the M.I.B Master Toy Museum family and become a subscriber. We have a ton of fun, guys, and this is what we do all day. I work for you guys. You know the routine. God bless. And keep collecting.